An alarming study out last week looked at the danger to your kids from laundry detergent packets. They're also known as pods. The journal Pediatrics says more than 17,000 children came in contact with the pods in 2 years. And 3/4 of the cases involved kids younger than 3. The brightly colored packets can be mistaken for candy.
And they pose a dangerous hazard for some toddlers. Dr. Zorba Paster joins us from his clinic in Oregon. Hi, Zorba.
Hi, Zorba.
Hi, good to be here.
So this is the age when kids put everything in their mouth. What should you do if your child swallows one of those?
Right. Well, first of all, if your child swallows one, you want to call poison control. You want to wash out their, wash their mouth, wash their face. If it comes into contact with their eyes, you want to make sure that you actually get the juice out of their eyes that are in these packets. And I want to show you what these packets look like. If you've never seen them, they look delicious. Just look at these things. Look at how good they look. Yeah. Don't they look like Halloween kind of candy? I mean, they look like wonderful things. They've manufactured something to make laundry detergent look good to the eye, and these things sell like hotcakes. And the reality is they're dangerous. And if you have toddlers in the house, we think about keeping drugs away from toddlers. We think about keeping household things such as bleach away from toddlers. Who would have thought that we should keep these away from toddlers? And they are exploding in terms of danger. Like you said, there were about 18,000 kids who went to the hospital or the emergency room last year with these. A major jump over the last couple of years, and about 5% of them are hospitalized. That's a lot of kids. One death that we know of. There may be more deaths. Lots of eye irritation. These things are dangerous in a house with toddlers unless they're basically under lock and key, unless they're in a tub that you can totally close and keep your child away from.
And these are more dangerous than regular detergent, obviously, because kids aren't going to take a bottle and chug it, but these are more concentrated.
Right, and that's what it is. These are concentrated detergents. Regular detergents, when you look at a toddler, they're in a larger container, so they have to sort of take it out and put it into their mouth. They're not likely to do it. As far as a powder detergent is, most kids are not going to really go into a powder detergent. But you bring up a good point. Detergents themselves, liquid detergents, liquid dishwasher detergents, are potentially toxic to children. It's that these things look like candy, and that's why they go for them. They look like Halloween candy, and that's part of the problem. But I think it's important to remember, if you've got a toddler in the house, this is a good time to look at your house and make a child safe. If you're a grandparent who has a toddler coming over, this is a good time to keep the house safe. And remember, if you've got medications in your medicine cabinet and you've got a teenager coming over, this is a good time to take those medicines out of the cabinet, because it's not the same type of poisoning. But when we look at hydrocodone and oxycodone, that's a poisoning for teenagers that we also should think about. It's the time that we have lots of family coming over. Thinking about poison, I think, is important.
Even if you don't have kids around the house normally, they may be there for the next few weeks. All right, Zorba?
Absolutely.
Your shirt is awfully clean, too. That's nice. Thank you.
Thanks, Zorba. Good to see you.
And I've got a bow tie.
Yeah. Looking sharp, as always.
Thanks, Zorba.